Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Salihatun Nabilah, metric number PA24019. Today, I will explain about one cases that related to safety and health that involve the element of negligence. The purpose of this report is to analyze a notable court case in Malaysia related to OSHA. Okay, so I choose the case between Wong Susan and versus Malayan United Industry Company Limited. These cases happen when the plaintiff, which is Wong Susan, involved in the accident and injured his right eye injury. The injury resulted when plaintiff operated a fettling and trimming machine as he worked as the operator. The incident between these two occurred in 1967 with the court decision following in 1970. Wong alleged that because of lack of property safety equipment at the factory, it led to his injury due to negligence of his employer. He stated that the machinery he working on was not adequately guarded, which resulted in an accident. The rationale for this case selection. First, this case will be reference to the other company on how to ensure the workplace safety comply with legal standard, especially on negligence. Second, from public view, investor will not continue the contract, resulting in loss of income and damage the company reputation. Next, court hearings and arguments. So, let's start with the plaintiff side. Their main argument is that the factory owners didn't do enough to keep their workers safe while using the machine. As a result, the plaintiff got injured. They also show evidence that the factory didn't provide personal protective equipment like face shield or goggles, which made it pretty risk for the machine operator. On the other hand, the defendants argued that the injury wasn't their fault. They claimed that the plaintiff was careless while using the machine and didn't adjust the deflector properly, which caused zinc trimming to fly into the plaintiff's eyes. The court finding resulted with Malayan United Industry found guilty and need to give compensation to Wong Susan. Also, Wong Susan was found guilty of his contributory negligence due to modification to the machine, which ultimately result in the accident. This rational finding as court see the issue of negligence and employer liability. The consequences for the parties can be seen when the court decide that defendant must pay compensation to the plaintiff. However, the plaintiff was only obtained 70% of the compensation claims made by the plaintiff because of the plaintiff contributory negligence. Lastly, implication for occupational risk management. Through this case, employers can learn their mistake so that they will always prioritizing employer safety by adhering to OSHA Act. For employees, we must voice out if non-compliance to safety happen at the workplace. So, the conclusion can be made are employer and employees plays an important role in enhancing occupational safety standard at the workplace. The legal court case will not be happen if employer and employee do their duties. Recommendation in improving occupational safety standard is by first, enhancing safety training to all workers. All workers must be trained well in standard operating procedure and guideline before doing the task. Second, do the maintenance and inspecting PPE and machinery regularly so that workers can do the job safely. Third, by implement hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control, Hirarc can remove harm at the workplace. 4. Evaluation and improvement. Evaluation and improvement should be revised at least once a year to determine whether the program is on track to meet its objective.